Good afternoon, water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is your 2-week reading. It's really from your full moon to new moon reading. Today's the full moon. It is the full moon was this morning at 2:33 Eastern time, and the waning moon cycle began at 2:30. Well, 233.1 really, but we'll say 2:34, right? So from then until in 2 weeks with the new moon. So this is your reading to take you to the new moon for the air sign, for water signs. Not bad. I just did air signs, so my apologies. Okay, just trying to get through these before the phone dies because the battery's running low. It's going to be a little bit short, but so was theirs. Be sure and check out the daily message. Be sure and check out the full moon reading as well. There's a lot of healing that goes into energies that we send, like light language through the sound and vibration of my voice actually sends transmission of healing for you. Every video that we put out has that. Spirit sends a healing for you. It clears blockages of your 111 chakras. We activate or move through you the Kundalini that is within you, and today specifically is opening that heart chakra for unconditional love for you, for yourself, love for yourself, to release your fears, but to release judgment of yourself. Overall, loving yourself, really. It's about loving you. Today, especially with these readings, the blessing I want you to get across is it is time during this waning moon cycle to release fear about being the new you. Release fear about being in your soul purpose. Release judgment about yourself. Loving yourself for who you truly are at a soul level. Not the person you see in the mirror. You know, don't judge yourself for being too tall, too short, too dark, too light, too thin, too thick, right? We need, or how we sound or don't sound, right? We need to love ourselves for exactly who we are, because you're who you are, exactly how you are, because you're going to help others just like you in your soul purpose, in your path. That's why you're the way you are. That's how you look, how you sound, everything about you is perfectly imperfect, so that others are drawn to your energy, so that they resonate with you, right? So that they can follow you in your purpose. So when you get into soul purpose, so you need to forgive yourself if you need to, or stop, just embrace and love yourself, to let go and release judgments, self-judgments, being critical of self, I should say. And then with self-judgment and love yourself, what else was it? Release judgment of others as well, because not only shouldn't be judging ourselves, but we have no right to judge others, because really how we perceive others is something that needs to be fixed within ourselves, something that needs to be healed, I should say. I take that back. Something that needs to be healed within ourselves. Everyone's perception of another person is really a reflection of their own need to heal something. Spirit gives true, precise messages for the water signs for the next 2 weeks. Please, overall energy of what you want to bring out to the water signs, please. You're like, that is 2. I'm going to set them there and continue. Please give me 3 cards, please, for the water signs for the next 2 weeks. What did you want to bring forth? What message do you want them to know about their career and their money? Thank you. And their personal life, please, Spirit. And their near future. Advice. know I'm drawn to separate them like that, so we're going to, all right? So here in the current overall energy for these 2 weeks is you need to love yourself. Mickle the knuckle, rather. 13, number 4, you are protected, and look how beautiful he is. He's embracing his nakedness, his vulnerability, right? He's embracing that he can be silly and childlike, and this is a lovely energy because he's not, this is on a soul level how he feels, and he doesn't care who's looking at him. He just feels like he is transcended, right? He's transformed, rather. Death and rebirth has already occurred. He's loving himself because he's no longer judging himself for who or how he looks or how he sounds. He's loving himself for who he is inside, that inner peace. Here also with this water signs, the singer of healing, you've gone through healing, that transformation, shining your light and just beautifully glowing. Number 1, healing yourself, healing others as well. All right. Here up in your career is a number 6 in the career sector, moving on away from things that were emotional, things that no longer serve you. Maybe they've hurt you in the past, but they no longer serve you. It's not, they've been cold and sharp-tongued, things that kept you in a roller coaster of emotion in your career, your job, or where you make your money. You finally are moving forward out of this energy. I love it for you, because you're going to blossom beautifully where you're headed. Spirit wants you to know that you will be highly regarded where you're going. You're going to help teach others, lead them. All you've got to do is hold your head up high and believe in yourself, embrace yourself, love yourself, and don't judge yourself. Don't judge others. Listen to your spiritual guidance here with your career sector. His Spirit is saying you are going to be abundant in many things, and you're going to a place where others are going to look up to you in your career. And here also in your career is your King of Pentacles. Things are definitely coming to fruition for you. You're listening to your higher self. You're celebrating with accolades. People are looking up to you. You're celebrating. Yeah, this is beautiful. You're teaching others, leading them. You're listening to your spiritual guidance. That's beautiful. Water signs. Very, very steady, nice energy. I like it. It's very, not playful, but, yeah, kind of happy. I like that energy. So this is you loving yourself in your personal space here, Page of Cups. It's knowing the rainbow. Spiritual guidance has guided you to a place where you realize that the rainbow is there and you are the treasure at the end of the rainbow. Water signs, you are the gift to the universe. You are loving yourself and you realize it. And now you can hold your cup up and allow Spirit to fill the cup that you've been filling for yourself. You've been doing the work emotionally and gone within and fixed those triggers, right? Healed yourself through spiritual help, the guidance of your spirit guides, and loving yourself. I like that. I like it. The energy is really nice. It's beautiful. And 8 of Cups, you're not afraid. You're not playing the sad tune with a violin. You've put down the violin. You've turned your back to those 8 of Cups. They were empty anyways. They weren't fulfilling you. Because you know Spirit has a light over here, and that's that other 2 cups. That you don't need 8 cups empty, right? They're not worth anything. They're empty. And you see that Spirit has that full cups over there, and they're going to show you that the waters are so much calmer. You just need to follow your spiritual guides to that space, to that place. And here you are showing up at that place, right? You've made the truck. You've started here on this side of the water. I like this. And you've made the travel through the calm waters to that light. And here you are now beaming. Look how beautiful and happy you are, Queen or King of Cups. You are loving yourself, sitting confidently and embracing that inner peace, knowing that there's no more turmoil and drama that's connected to those around you because you've transcended and you've let go of all that drama. You've cut out things that no longer serve you. You've realized that it's not about the destination of the holy mountain, that it's about the journey. And when you get there, that it's going to be a bliss, right? It's going to be so much better than you ever imagined, number 7. But right now, You're just on that journey and you're loving every step of the way because you're loving yourself, and you know along the way if it rains, you're still going to dance. If it suns, if it's cloudy, if it's foggy, you're going to dance and love yourself and show the world how beautiful you are just the way you are. This here is showing that during the full moon cycle, you could still do today, is the soul retrieval. You've called back the fragmented pieces of your soul. The pieces, you've pulled the swords out of your heart. You've had Archangel Michael fill those voids with unconditional love for yourself. And you're loving yourself. You're not judging yourself anymore. You're free to dance in the rain and call back the fragmented pieces of your soul. Because you've gone through a transformation and a death and a rebirth of your soul. And now you're going through that next gate of ascension. Right? Number 5 is all about that change. You're going through that gate, this little circle here. And until then, Spirit's going to put you through this like a turbine engine here. Reminds you got to get through that of the test to get through that. So Spirit's going to test you with either a soulmate or judgment or something that's going to come at you and here in the near future. Don't be surprised if you're being not judged but tested. It's an initiation before you go to the next level, before you can go through that next gate. But you're coming out shining brightly. You're going to bring honor to your ancestors and your soul, your self level. Because here again, look how beautiful. Here she's dancing beautifully in this fog, and here you're dancing in the sun. Because either way, you know that you are going to shine brightly. You have transformed. It's beautiful energy. I love it for you. I love that energy, water signs. I wish I was a water. Partnership and alliance. You know that Spirit is your partner, right? The Spirit is there. If you need help, you can just reach up and your Spirit guides are there for you. You know that they're there to pull you up when the time gets tough. That you yourself have self-control and with your wisdom, inner wisdom and guidance to make the changes happen that you want to see. You know that you are the change that the universe needs. And you're willing to take a step forward with that new vitality and help be that change of unconditional love. But you also recognize it had to start with you first. And here, rest and cleanse. It's balanced relationships. You're bringing balance within yourself first by setting boundaries. Number 8 also is that 8 of Cups, turning your back to things that don't fulfill you and moving forward for the other 2. That's that the boundaries. But self-expression is you loving yourself. Self-expression is being brave to dance in the fog or the rain and show your true self in the sun, right? Also, greater responsibility. You know that the higher you ascend, that the more you step into your soul purpose, it is a great responsibility. Because you are teaching others along this path. Others need your guidance, and you know that it's an inner knowing, and now it's time that you step up and teach those others. Again, with that career right there and teaching here, it's a clarifying, whatever, confirmation, thanks Spirit, confirming it for you that you are a teacher of the path of others getting into that soul purpose to find that same bliss that you have found. Eagle medicine is soaring. This is a masculine energy, but soaring across the mountains here and healing and knowing how to do that journeying in your mind to bring healing energy to the situation, to within you. In bright future, stop worrying. Everything is going to be just fine. 5th house, 11, creativity. Be creative in all that you do. Angel of Sacred Clearing. It is time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. Angel of self-worth. You are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. Know this is your solar plexus, the yellow candle, right? Your strength, your courage. Know that you are enough. Goddess of the unknown, a new chapter of your life is around the corner. Remove the fear, right? We said surrender fear and embrace the unknown. And we also said to release the self-judgment. So both of these cards are exactly where we're ending, is where we began with today's message, as far from Spirit, saying that you need to release at this time self-judgment and fear of your path, right? And love yourself, because you are enough. You're going to be a teacher, a leader of others on this journey. And Spirit needs you to step up your game, to be confident. And it looks like you're doing just that. I love the energy of your cards. So I hope you have a blessed day. Namaste.